Hello. I thought I'd make a little video about the development of the characters in my book, Wildful. And a bit of the story about how I came to make these. When I first started, the characters looked like this. There's Poppy with a little white dress and 2 pigtails. And there's Rob, kind of bald with glasses on. In the process of writing the story, you get to know these characters and who they are and what they wear. There was a point when people said to me, you know, because she became a bit older. Originally she was going to be about 8, but actually she ended up being 12. And then people were saying, 12-year-old girl wouldn't dress like that. And at that point I conceded defeat and I got help. This is where I got Daisy, my stepdaughter, involved, and she designed me the costumes. And I think it's absolutely brilliant what she did here. Essentially, she made a whole wardrobe where it had the same characteristic running all the way through. The way she described it is almost as if she bought them all from the same shop. They've all got a stripe motif in there and they've all got a little pocket. And I loved how that just created a consistency between all of the things that she was wearing. This is my version of Rob. He's got his cap at a jaunty angle, binoculars, shorts, t-shirts, bare feet. I was also told that this is massively uncool as well, so Daisy redesigned him in his current form. Here his beanie hat and his kind of trench coat and cool rolled up jeans and boots, and she was right. And in the process of designing the characters, my friend Ed Slater, he said, "You make models, don't you? Why don't you make models of the characters?" I thought that was actually a brilliant idea. I've got this stuff called Sculpey Putty. Highly recommended for making models of things. It takes detail so beautifully. It's really nice to sculpt with, and you just use very simple tools like craft knives and things like that, and you can shape it in such a beautiful way. Here's some pictures. Annoyingly, I didn't take any videos, but here's some photos of the original models, and this is I think this is when she was looking much more oriental and also younger as well, and looking slightly like an alien. And then this one, this is when Rob was still bald. It's looking really quite freaky with his glasses. And then this one is, you know, starting to come to form. Sitting there on an old saucepan as my plinth. And here's the final model. It's really fun. I love modelling these things. You can see it's really dirty, and the reason why is because the modelling itself was just a brilliant exercise in terms of getting to know your character, the shape of their face and everything like that, but it ended up being a really good drawing tool. So all those really difficult angles like this, looking up at a funny angle, tell you what, actually this angle here, deceptively difficult, this angle, but to be able to just position the model like that and then draw, because what it does with the face there, you just never imagine it looks like that from the side. And here's the old Rob character. Here his cap on at that side. I quite like this model. It had a sort of cheekiness to it, which I really liked. Also very dirty from so much drawing. This character here, she got cut from the story because everyone thought that she was really annoying. But actually, the model I thought was very good. Based on my wife's grandma. That hair. A lot of work went into that. Oh, looking very strict. And obviously, the star of the show gets his own model. With his nose, snout sticking right into things. And this is the updated Rob model after Daisy did her work with the costume. I'm really pleased with this one. He's got a sort of quizzical look about his face, looking out into the world. his head is stuffed full of foil, aluminium foil, and then you build on top of that as a structure. Yeah, I think compared to the old model, I think definitely the modelling and the character, I think, got much better. Funnily enough, with Poppy's mum, I didn't actually make a model of her in the end. All I did was just use this model and change the hairstyle, and then added some slight eye bags underneath her eyes, and it just did the trick. So there you go, Poppy, Rob and Pepper. I guess this is the process of learning who these people are, what makes them tick from the inside in order to understand what they look like on the outside. And getting help from Daisy too. There's no way that I could have dressed either of these in a good, authentic way. I'm very pleased. They're such nice keepsakes from the book. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. See you soon.